This is 1878 Blues, Liverpool 1, Everton 0. Yeah, shite. Looking back a bit more now, we didn't deserve anything from the game. I think first half I wouldn't say we outplayed them, but I think Liverpool were all over the place, and I think they was there for the taking, and we just didn't take our chances. As we clearly know, that Beto, Mr. fucking Beto, scored a goal, was offside. To me, I mean, these offside rules to me are criminal, but obviously when it goes for you, it's great. But overall, as a lot of fans, I think, would say, we would want to see a change in it. There's no advantage to the striker. To me, Beto's getting that ball anyway. And he finishes it off, and it's fucking infuriating because you just think then, well, he scored now, and in his head he scored, but he obviously hasn't celebrated it. He's going to fucking miss loads now, or he's just not going to score again. And yeah, about 10-15 minutes later, I think, through and goal, Decore, terrible fucking pass, shocking all game. And then he threw and goal, and I think he had Van Dijk and Konate wondering if they are fucking centre backs in football or they're fucking strictly come dancing or something, because they're participating in that, because they were all over the fucking place. They couldn't deal with the long balls in the first half. But yeah, Beto's through, and you just have to bury it. I'm fucking standing up. I'm at the Everton ground. There's a screening event on. I just think, one last goodbye to Goodison Park if I don't make it to a game till then. And we're all standing up because these are chances he has been finishing, not in the past 2-3 games. And, I've started to think, oh, is he going back to the old Beto? And I was just, when he scored that first one and he's through again, the second one, I thought, nah, he's on it today. He's on it. And he fucking hit the post. And I I was very frustrated that I wasn't in my own, private space to fucking lose my head. I think I punched the table or something. I fucking said a number of, a lot of bad words. I've tried to, reduce on this channel, but I said a lot of things in that moment, because you just don't normally get that many chances at Anfield. In the first half, we were counter-attacking them. We was outnumbering them in the attack, and it was final passes sometimes were terrible. Just not making the most of the situation, because I thought Liverpool were very nervous in the first half. I don't think they was convincing at all. And to me, is that honestly the best team in the league? I mean, obviously, when you look at the table, it is. But wow, how bad has it got? Like, what a dramatic drop in quality from last season to this season is ridiculous. And it is what it is. Fuck's sake, these lights are the fucking don't stay on. They are, to me, a good team. That's about it. I wouldn't say anything more than that. I really don't. I think they've been found out a number of times this season, and I think they've got away with a lot this season as well. This is not just coming from me as well. There's a lot of fans who've said they've outperformed, and they've just pushing through. Like, people go, this is a Champions win, the 1-0, blah, 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 but this Everton side aren't good at all. If you want to just follow what social media says and Sky's on what the news channels say and the reporters say and the professionals and the commentators say that this Everton team have changed completely. Listen, anything was better than what Dyche was showing in his final few months or 6 months or final season. Basically, anything was better than that. And to me, the past 3 or 4 games, we've been below average, really poor in a lot of games, to be honest, recently, and we've got the points. We've got points from the games, and we haven't been beaten. And yeah, it's a struggle against. And I know it's a Merseyside derby. If anyone says form goes out the window, quality goes out the window, but to me, to lose these recent games they have done, Liverpool, and had a 2-week break, and still perform, to me, very average. It is what it is. But they're not going to give a shit because they win the league, and I wouldn't give a shit if I was in their position. But yeah, I want to make the comments on it, and I will make the comments on it. That's my opinion. So, you know, them doing all the Everton tactics at the end, wasting time, Nunes rolling on the pitch. You know, it's so funny, football. I think we're all hypocrites, football fans, that, you know, we all go on about this and then we do it ourselves and we're all made up. But it's funny just seeing them do it, because it's like, well, you know, you do it yourselves, and there's proof there of it. So, but I just thought we wasn't good enough on the ball. We caused trouble in the first half. Second half just went flat to me. I think the wrong subs at the wrong time. Harrison should have been taken off after 20 minutes. Fucking dreadful player. Absolutely dreadful player. But he shouldn't have started on the right. I don't know what Alcaraz is like on the right-hand side, but anything's better than Harrison on the right-hand side. Lindstrom wasn't playing, injured apparently. Fucking great. Even though he's not been that great this season anyway, I just think he's grown a little bit. He's become a little bit better under Moyes. But still, it is what it is. We haven't taken our chances. They've took their chance, barely any fucking chances. A typical Jota goal. I've just done a TikTok video and I mentioned a lot about the dissent as well. Like, what is that rule? Please tell me what dissent is. When you give dissent to the referee or linesman and you get booked for it, but then carry on, should you be getting sent off again? I mean, let's be honest. And it wasn't just a one word crack on. They were fucking still yapping on, and he was doing all the hand movements and swearing their head off or whatever, and nothing else was done about it. The Pickford challenge. Oh, not Pickford challenge. Well, the Pickford challenge was fucking great on Nunes. Fucking loved it. Absolutely phenomenal. But, you know, you have to win the ball in that moment, and people fucking call him out all kinds, and they're still crying about the Van Dijk incident years ago. Never going to get over it, apparently. Love that we're in their heads a little bit. You know, it is satisfying. But, yeah, the Tarkowski challenge. Listen, bit rash from Tarkowski, but desperate situations, loose ball, just not taking any chances. To me, in football terms, as just a neutral, if this was not the Merseyside derby and it's not my team I'm watching, I've seen a few times this season where it's just a follow through after winning the ball cleanly. I'm sorry, it's football. It's a physical game. It's a contact sport. What's the fucking point? Stop wearing tiny little shin pads then if you don't want your leg broken. Like, at the end of the day, in today's world, most of the time, it probably would be a red. But to me, most football fans would agree, if this is a game in fucking another country or something and none of us supported these teams and we've seen that happen, we'll go, nah, that's not a red, that. Like, as a football fan and lover of the game and passion, especially Merseyside derbies where you want crunching tackles, you can't fucking do it anymore. It's just too soft, the game. But yeah, thankfully they didn't. Got a yellow card, but it doesn't make a fucking difference anyway because we lost the game. But that would have made it 10 times worse. Struggling for like 85 minutes or so, 80 minutes with 10 men wouldn't have been ideal to watch. But yeah, poor. Good to see some players coming back. I just think too many players on the ball today were pathetic. Deliveries, crosses, shite. But I said in me match preview, you've got to take the chances when they come at you, and we wouldn't normally get that many, but we had so many scenarios where we was outnumbering Liverpool's defence in attack when we was attacking, and we just didn't take advantage of it, and it's criminal, some of the end results of their moves. And Beto, again, you have to finish that chance. I just sat there and gone, I did say at half time to the people around me, I was at an event at Goodison today, a screening event, said goodbye to Goodison potentially for the last time, and I said to the people around me, I was going, fair chance he gets, he's putting it away, which is a pretty, typical thing you can normally say in football when a player doesn't get his chance or doesn't take the chance after two misses or scenarios. But I don't think he actually had one chance before he got took off. And yeah, it was not a great second half to watch. But Liverpool again was just not at it. It was just not great. And we still lost. And it fucking sucks. And it is what it is. You know, they're going to win the league anyway. So it's wrapped up since November, December. We've just taken on the chin. You know, we didn't get battered. It wasn't humiliation. You know what I mean? There's no humiliation in that defeat. Uh, Tight game, but the spawny, jammy Liverpool would all their players would have diarrhea or something on the day of the match, and then they'll all fucking grow like strawberries afterwards. They'll be, honestly, they're just fucking get a lot for them, and people go, all these referee decisions in the past. We all get them like that, but Everton at Anfield, and there's a lot of times we've been demolished. I'm not going to not ignore that. We have been absolutely demolished at times, and there's times where it shouldn't even be a competition in the game in terms of the two sides, and you know, some of the old squads they've had compared to ours when we used to have like fucking Cuco Martina at right back. You know, you're never going to win games of football, and you're never going to compete. But I'm just really gutted because I think I really don't think one of the worst champions of the Premier League I've seen in a while. But at the end of the day, they're winning it, and we didn't get a result today, and it is what it is. Just have to move on, keep our heads up. Just fucking, yeah, it's just never nice losing a derby. But again, I've seen a lot worse and a lot more humiliating. So, yeah, we'll take it on the chin, crack on. On to the next game. I think it's City at home, or no, it's Arsenal. City. I think it's Arsenal. And I'm, I couldn't give a fuck about the title race. Arsenal are not winning the league, so there's not even 1% of me that are asked about that game in terms of, hoping for Arsenal at least to do something. I just want us to beat Arsenal and get as high as we can in the table and just move on to next season and say goodbye to Goodison and put some good home performances from now till the end of the season, and I'll be overly pleased with the season overall. But yeah, just didn't want to fucking lose tonight. Don't like losing derbies. I do want to put it to bed, this thing. And this, Moyes is known to be a didderer, and he did didder a little bit in this game, and this is why he hasn't won at Anfield. And he's, there's been many moments where he's made mistakes in this game, and we've lost a game where it may have felt unjust or undeserved. But yeah, not good. But what can I do? I can't sit here and cry about it. I don't think Liverpool won for the win. I think it was a draw. It was a draw all over, to be honest. I thought we had more chances than Liverpool, so you could say, lucky to not even get even a point. Never unlucky to not maybe get a win. Never mind a point. But the second half wasn't great. But the first half, I thought they just couldn't handle us and how we played. But it is what it is. Not gonna start fucking going on and crying. Just gotta deal with it. So yeah, comment, subscribe. Let's try and get 950 subs. Obviously, there's gonna be a lot of Reds in here taking the piss, but I wouldn't be gloating after a performance like that though. If we're so shit, if Everton are so shit, I wouldn't be gloating about it too much, because that's what they say, we're shite, we're always in the shadow, all this crap. So I wouldn't really be gloating after that performance. But again, you're 4 league wins away from winning a title, so they have a right to celebrate. But yeah, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.